Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out here in this beautiful world. Give all praise to Allah. This show just a little short show, just breaking down all these Uncle Tom niggas, cause they show they face. It's just I believe as a collective that we are all asleep. You feel me? We are all asleep to the brainwashing and the bullshit that the devil and Satan and all these demons around the world are doing to our brothers and sisters. They're coming for our youth. They're mad because Kwame Brown is breaking that shit down. And he's exposing all these fake ass sellout niggas. And this is just pretty much what it is. So I'm going to play this clip. And I got some other clips to go with it to back up Brother Brown's comments. You know what I'm saying? And facts. And you always got this Pierre sellout, wannabe comedian, wannabe actor, because that's what he is. He never got a major role in shit. All he got was some bullshit roles, and he's still on that same bullshit. That's why he ain't in Hollywood. That's why he doing what he doing now. It's just amazing how we got all these sellout comedians and shit want to say something against a real brother about dressing and trying to say it's fashion. When the hell has this ever been fashion for a man to have a dress on? When the Bible tell you a man don't supposed to have a dress on. You feel me? So let's get into it.
Wearing dresses in show business. So let's take a look at this clip.
Please tell me, your next video, I want you to react to this, because I know you're a weak weasel. And I know you're not going to actually talk
weak
about
as hell.
any other talking points that I actually said, because you're going to always try to make me seem a certain way. You're always going to try to make me seem like I'm speaking for thug niggas and all this other stupid stuff, instead of just being able to be man enough to answer questions. That why has this young man been sent to schools? Why are all our black, male, strong celebrities who are married to black women, why are they made to look effeminate? Why are they in dresses? Why can't they be in suits and ties like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and all these other white counterparts that don't have to look like weak, emasculated males for some fashion of some white boy that come and say, hey, put this on, I think you'll look good in it.
Now I want to break.
Now, I'm going to break that down. All right? He's absolutely right. Why in the hell Tom Brady, them don't have a fucking dress on? You feel me? So, by him saying that, he just showing you that this so-called white supremacist, the Jews, because there really ain't no such thing as white supremacists. If you're going to say anything, you need to say pale supremacist, because there's no such person walking around here white as that damn string right there. You feel me? So, he's exactly right. So, why in the hell these wannabe white people, why they don't have to put on no dress? You feel me? Why they don't have to feminize themselves to make it in their career. But when it comes to the melanated man, they always want us to what? Put on a damn dress to get in Hollywood. You feel me? They always want you to bend over or be gay to make money, right? Because they want to come for our youth. You feel me? They want their youth, so-called white youth, to be the strong and the mighty and all this stuff. And that's why you seen Tom Brady has not retired, but they probably not testing him for steroids and all that beautiful shit. They set up the game for the man to win. Y'all already know this shit, you know, because they want him to be the great white hope. They been waiting on a great white hope, and they finally got a great white hope, right? He got more rings than Michael Jordan and all, right? So he's going to be the greatest great white hope of all time in the NFL, because they do not allow the teams to sack his ass or any damn thing. So I just wanted to clear up that point, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep it moving.
These downs to give you the opportunity to respond to that. So starting with this one, is there anything that you'd like to?
Here come the sellout. The sellout nigga.
Yeah.
Pierre.
I feel his pain. I do feel his pain, but it's fashion. First of all, he said, why do, like, all...
This nigga said, I feel his pain, but it's fashion. What kind of fashion is that? I know this man grew up in a Christian household. What kind of fashion is he talking about? When you have little boys, you put them in blue, and when you have little girls, you put them in pink. It always been like that. Blue was masculine, and pink was feminine. So all of a sudden, it's fashion. It's okay for grown-ass men to walk around with pink on to show that they are feminine, right? Okay. That makes no fucking sense. So everything that God told us not to do, the world, the so-called white/pale supremacists, is making it seem like it's okay to go against God's word, correct? Let's keep it moving.
Men, black men who are married to women, gotta wear that kind of stuff. First of all men don't. There are many men who wear suits and look nice, and however you want traditional male suits. Many men. And many football players wear suits to the game. He's picking out a couple of people who are fashion-forward kind of individuals who wear crazy stuff, wear stuff that we're not in the norm. And he's getting on them as if they're all the men in the United States or in the entertainment business. Maybe you might want to check your channel, your TV. I don't know what channel you're watching. Maybe go off of a logo, maybe, and go on another channel and see what it is. But I see plenty of men wearing suits and so forth. So, no, I don't see that as being correct in his statement. Yes, there are guys, like I said, who are fashion forward, and like a James Harden, who's the guy, Russell Westbrook. Yeah, again, it's their lane. It's their...
Now, see, only pussies talk like that. You feel me? Because the reason he talking like that, because the youth don't know shit about no damn Pierre. You feel me? The only body who know about Pierre is us from the 90s, when his garbage ass was acting in them bootleg fucking movies and shit, right along with Brian, whatever that dark-skinned actor was, Brian something. But y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. He played, the only movie he made a little bit of money off of was that movie with Halle Berry when she was like a gold digger or whatever. Okay? Y'all can comment, tell me the movie that it was about 15 years ago. But nobody knows nothing about no fucking Pierre. You feel me? Everybody knows about Russell Westbrook, right? He's an NBA player, been in the league for over 10 years, right? So you got children. You have children wearing this man's jersey that look up to him, okay? James Harden, all right? You have children wearing his jersey all over the world. So if you come out there with a dress on, and we know the NBA is for masculine motherfuckers, right? Men, betas, big motherfuckers, right? NBA, right? That is very concerning that my son sees his favorite player rocking a damn dress. So that's causing what? Confusion. All right. So this is what I'm trying to get y'all viewers to understand. Why this dude is doing what he's doing, because this is his only lifeline. Nobody knows nothing about this dude. Nobody knows about him, like I said, people who were born in the 70s like me, or anybody, 80s, 90 babies, early 90 babies might know something, but I'm pretty sure my son and daughter, they're 90s babies, they don't know shit about no damn Pierre. Okay? The dude is a fucking sellout. He's an Uncle Tom. Let's keep it moving. It doesn't make any sense. Nobody's wearing his jersey. Nobody in the community, in the youth community, children, don't know anything about this no good fucking comedian or actor. Okay? Only knows anything about Pierre, like I said, is about people like my age, in their fucking 40s and 30s. Nobody knows nothing else about him. He's nothing. He's just a sellout trying to make a dollar.
Your lane. So
Now, I want to take a look at another clip where he also says a couple things, and I want to give you the opportunity to respond. Let's take a look.
Black men are just thugs and all this shit. That's who not wearing the dresses. What was your fucking point? My point was very clear. No heterosexual man that I raised up around wore dresses and carried purses like all of our black celebrity males seem to have to do, which I think, in my opinion, that it's a ritual that you know all too well about, sir.
Boom. He just broke it down. He said it was a ritual. It is a ritual, okay? And we're going to go know that it's a ritual, right? Here we go. We're going to break this beautiful shit down. There go Cat Williams, right? Boom. Cat Williams about to break it down. Cat Williams talking about Kevin Hart wearing a dress. Illuminati. Scary movie. Let's get
very clear. It is possible that there isn't anything funnier than a guy in a dress. And if that's the case, then it might also be said that there's nothing funnier than a black guy in a dress. Okay, well, I watched all of my friends throughout my entire life be able to dunk a basketball, but not me. So everybody can't do everything. So, some of us make choices. I think it's not a biggest choice for others. I'm saying at the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress wearing people before him. So now we have Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. I've never seen Medea in a pantsuit. I think she wears dresses. So now I'm saying, why are we picking on poor little Kevin Hart? Because it was his turn next. Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
Exactly. You heard Cat Williams break the shit down, right? He went against the Illuminati, right? Kevin Hart didn't. Kevin Hart put on a dress, right? And Kevin Hart came out and said, well, damn, if I'd known this shit was going to be this damn easy, I would have put on a dress a long time ago, right? Because when you doing the devil's work, right? When you're doing the devil's work, what the devil going to do? He's going to, what? Reward you with that fake-ass money, that motherfucking materialistic shit for you to, what? Do his bidding. So why you think Cat Williams is not blew the fuck up like Kevin Hart? Because Cat Williams chose to stay on God's side. Fuck it. I just do my own thing and make 50 grand a year or whatever he's making. Kevin Hart's making millions of dollars a year. Why? Because he's doing what? The bidding for the devil. That's how the devil gets you. To what? Sell your soul. And this is how he's breaking it down. And that's why he's telling you it was Kevin's turn. Do what? Put on a dress or deny the dress. He put on the dress, and next thing you know, he's selling out arenas and all. And I mean, my personal opinion, I like Kevin Hart, but I don't think he is funnier than Cat Williams. So we're going to keep it moving, okay?
End quote.
We all love Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. Dave Chappelle has never been a part of the Illuminati. They don't want him or me or people like us. But now it's not necessary for us to store up that hornet's nest unless we intend to get stung 1,000,000 times. I didn't understand that. They had to sting me 1,000,000 times. I'm still not going to join, but I respect it a little more.
All right.
Now, you heard what he said? He said he had to get stung 1,000,000 times. He respect them, right? He's saying, hey, the airport situation, the little neighborhood fight with the little boy, all that kind of stuff. That's what the devil does. When you go against him and his system and you're wanting to stop the bullshit, because you got to understand, the devil owns the media. So we know the media is the biggest influence on the youth in the radio, right? That's why you have Little Nas. They got him pictured of pregnant and all this nasty ass going against humanity. That's all they doing, man. It's genocide against humanity because they don't want man and woman together. They don't want that bond. They want to go against nature. They want to go against Most High. They want to go against Allah. Okay? And that's where he's breaking it down. Now, we're going to move that and we're going to go over here to my boy, to Brandon T. Jackson. Right? I'm going to pause.
Went wrong when I put on that dress. Pre Big Mamas, To me, actually, it's like you have an AD. It's like AD, BC. Okay. It's like BM for me. My career pre-BM.
So Big Mama was a changing point.
Yeah.
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 What made it a changing point? Was it that it was Martin, or just everything was aligning up at the right time for you?
Listen to what he said. He said the dress ruined his damn career. You know why it ruined his career? Because he wouldn't bend the fuck over.
Went wrong. He's like, everything went right. Everything went wrong when I put on that dress. Pre-Big Mamas, to me, actually, it's like you have an AD. It's like AD, BC. Okay. It's like BM for me. My career pre-BM.
So Big Mama was a changing point.
Yeah.
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 What made it a changing point? Was it that it was Martin, or just everything was aligning up at the right time for you?
It was a negative changing point, to be honest.
Okay.
Positive in a way where the perception of my image was on every bus, but my personal life was in shambles in that time. It was horrible.
Well, you want to expound on that? What do you mean? Like,
if I was a stand-up at the time, seasoned like I am now, I could tell the story. Mm-hmm. And that's the issue. Is like, how are you able to tell your story? The most elegant way, saying in an eloquent way. I couldn't say what I was going through because it's almost like if you're a baby, you can't communicate yet. And I wasn't fully a seasoned stand-up to be able to say what I was going through. But in retrospect, if I can say what I was going through, at the time when I did Big Mamas is when I met not my wife, my daughter's mother, and from that time, it's like my life was just, it was hell from there. My personal life was in shambles, but my career, it was at its height, I believe. It was going.
It was kind of like a passing of the torch, in a sense.
Yeah, it was, and I played Martin's son, and I feel like that. It's so weird. It's like every time I play these sons of people, it never goes right.
What didn't go right with Big Mamas?
It was, first of all, no offense, that movie wasn't that good to me. It wasn't a prolific film. I sound so mean, like, oh, you should be grateful for it. But I'm real. You know, you should be real. Like, it wasn't like the best movie. It was okay. It was an entertaining film. Number one, Big Mama's one. That's arguably like, okay, Miss Doubtfire was out, but the whole dress bit was already overdone. You know, it was like, it was hacky, you know, and I did it purely for the money and the work of Martin Lawrence.
You heard?
So I didn't do it for the purity of.
You heard what he said? I did it. I put the dress on for the money and working with Martin Lawrence, but his career went down fucking hill. Why? Ask yourself that question. I'm not gonna answer that question for you. But you should know why, though, right? Okay.
Comedy, but I did it for the period of work with Martin. But I believe that it was still more than money. Like, damn.
Now, you remember when Martin was running around Hollywood screaming, saying they after me, they trying to kill me, he had the gun, right? He was butt-ass naked, all them beautiful things, because them demons were what? Chasing his ass. Because you got to pay up, bruh. I mean, come on, bro. We have to understand this. You have to pay up. That's why a lot of celebrities, when they hit 50 years old, and no different than Michael Jackson, Prince, and all, right? They wanted their shit back, and when they start hollering for their shit back, they want their rights to their production, all that shit, right? What do? They always knock them off. So we're going to move over here to DC Carey.
I have a challenge for all of you.
Pause there. Listen what the brother say.
So they try to put you in a dress?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was kind of
Let's say I'm not selling out.
like, you don't bite this bullet and then you in. Well, you got the wrong.
Do you have your own internal checker about
making decisions based off of the financial gain versus the philosophical aspect. You kind of mentioned that with the Kings of Comedy. So I just imagine if you ever had those conversations with yourself, be like, that looks like a good check. However,
I like money like anybody else, man. It is not my ultimate driving force. I've said on stage, I say it on stage now, and I mean it. I've never had $200-300 million. Because if I ever get 50 million or 100 million, I quit.
wow, okay.
You know, I like to golf and fish, man.
Yeah.
I don't need $300-400 million. I'm not, I mean, if it just happens all at once, okay. But I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm all right. I've made a comfortable living. You never have enough money to just say you have enough, but I pace myself, and so far I've been all right. I'm not gonna sell my soul, and I'm not gonna kill myself trying to get $1 billion.
Yeah.
You heard what he said. He said, I'm not going to sell my soul or kill myself for $1 billion. And this is the whole thing. Look, DC, only major role that I ever seen him have was in Fridays. Friday 1, 2, and 3. Correct? Now, let's go back to Pierre, punk ass. Pierre, he's going against what they're saying. Okay, and I'm pretty sure DC probably got more money than Pierre. But what I'm saying overall is he said he's not going to sell his soul for $1. What you think Pierre been doing for his whole career? He been selling his soul, probably bending the fuck over and all for $1. And now he's on that little YouTube channel with the sisters and shit. That's the only damn thing keeping his punk ass afloat. You feel me? Because nobody knows nothing about that damn Pierre. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's why Kwame is like, hey man, why do they always gotta put a strong black man in a damn dress? Because we already know that the European/white man, he's gay by nature. That motherfucker gay. That's why all the Roman statues and everything you see on the Catholic Church with the angels with the dicks out and all that shit with the artifacts of men putting a fucking penis in another man's mouth, all that shit. That's that fucking pale/white supremacist devil worship shit. You feel me? You heard what the brother said. I'm not going to sell my soul or kill myself for $1 billion. I'm taking he taking it slow. He said he had a pace. He said, I don't need no more than $50 or $100 million. And hell, he don't even want that, because that's when they come and holler at you. When you get $50 million, that's when the devil come and fucking knocking. You see what I'm saying? That's when you get to that portal of what you gonna do for us to get this 50 million. That's why David Chappelle did what he did. I promise you, that damn David Chappelle that you see today is not the same David Chappelle that you seen 10 years ago.
God bless the people that do. That's where you choose to spend your life. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I seen an interview where you mentioned that same particular quote, if I can make a living without selling my soul. You said in 2016 in an interview with the journalist Kat Harvey. That's pretty big in terms of the conversation about selling your soul in Hollywood. Have you kind of witnessed things that you've seen others tend to lose themselves in this game?
I know some people now who would do anything to be famous. I know some people that are in the game that are moderately famous that would do anything to take it up another level.
And look, when he says that, he's talking about Pierre. Pierre would do anything to get up into Hollywood big time. He ain't in there. He's moderate. He's small. He in Hollywood, but he's small. Nobody ain't calling for him to get in movies and all that kind of shit. You ain't gonna see him playing no big role like in Matrix and all that beautiful stuff. The man just told you. He said, man, there's people in there right now that would do anything.
Who would do anything
Listen,
to be famous? I know some people that are in the game that are moderately famous that would do anything to take it up another level. I know some people in Hollywood that are financially comfortable that would do anything to take it up a notch.
and that's Pierre. That's why Pierre goes against any fucking thing that a strong black melanated man is breaking down. Right? Just like Kwame Brown. He's sitting there bringing you the facts, trying to figure out why you always got to put these damn masculine brothers, athletes, in fucking dresses when you got millions of children watching them play basketball and all. Right? So you want to confuse the little boys to think it's okay to lay down with a man. You feel me? And this is what y'all don't get, man. But hey, each to his own. I have to give Pierre credit. He's a straight up sellout, but he kept it real. They in their lane because they making over $50 million. You feel me? And when you making over $50 million, they want you to put on a dress. If you don't want to put on a dress, they want you to bend over and let everybody fuck you in the ass. And that's just what it is. Facts are facts. The truth is the truth. All you got to do is go back in history. Hell, David Chappelle told you that shit. He's like, why you think I went to Africa? Because when I got to the 50 million spot, hell, they wanted more than me just putting on a dress. They wanted me to suck their dick and all kind of nasty ass shit. And I didn't want to do that shit. So what did they do? They cloned that nigga. That fucking David Chappelle from 10 years ago is not the same David Chappelle that you seeing today. But I just wanted to do this to break down what's really going on. Because that shit is fucked up because I got grandchildren. And I don't want my grandson and granddaughter to be laying down with the same fucking sex when the Bible tell me not to what? Put on a woman's garment, right? So listen, I'm going to pause it and we getting ready to go to the Bible right quick.
Introduction. Reading the text literally, Jude 22-5 appears to condemn cross-dressing, that is, males wearing female clothes and vice versa.
15 Bible verses about a man wearing dresses. Ooh, Deuteronomy 25, verse 5. A woman should not wear a man's garment. Now shall a man put on a woman's cloth. For whoever does things is an abomination to the Lord God. Oh. Now you tell me why Hollywood wants you to go against God. Because Hollywood, break down Hollywood. Okay? Think about that shit. All these verses. Just break it down. You see it. You see it for yourself. What does it say? A woman shall not wear a man's garment. Now shall a man put on a woman's cloth. For whoever does these things is an abomination to the Lord God. Why do you want my brothers and sisters to go against God? Because they want you to what? Sell your soul, people. This is why it's so important for you to study. Y'all done fell asleep over these last 20 years, man. Y'all really done fell asleep. Look at this shit. All these verses, bruh. You going against God. And y'all grew up in Christian households. You grew up in a household of if you was Muslim, Buddhist, or whatever. You know good and damn well you don't supposed to put on a woman's dress, and a woman don't supposed to put on what? A woman don't even supposed to have on pants, nigga. Like, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Look at that. If a man lays with a man as with a woman, both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood is up on them. Hot diggity damn. Ain't that Levi 2013? And what are they doing today? Man laying with man as with a woman. And a woman is laying with a woman as if that woman is a man, committing what? Abomination, put to death. That's the problem, people. Y'all are dead people walking. Y'all are the version of Walking Dead of 2021. That's it. That's why they say it's only 122,000 people. No, 144,000 is going to make it. It's all good, though. I love you. But I had to give you the facts and the truth, and this is why they don't like Kwame Brown. Regardless if he geeky or whatever, he got common sense. And a lot of his family members were Christians, and a lot of them knew the Bible. He knows the damn Bible. He ain't crazy. I love y'all, man. I just want to do this quick little YouTube to show y'all why Pierre does the things he does to go against what God is bringing. He's going against God regardless. He's using Kwame as an earth angel, as a vessel to speak through him to get to you, for you to wake up and for you to see the truth. But see, when you bring Pierre along, he's the devil's distraction, right? To what? Make you think that Kwame is wrong for saying what he's saying. No, he is absolutely right. It's no fucking reason. If Tom Brady, Gronk, all them niggas, if they not wearing fucking dresses, why in the hell do you got to have the melanated black man wearing dress? Right? When you got millions of fucking youth out here that looks up to Westbrook and all this shit. He doesn't care because he's over the 50 million pedestal. So he has to do whatever master tell him to do. He's a slave. He's an employee. He's a slave. He's not an employer. He's not employing nobody. He's not the slave master. Do you understand? I hope you do. Because I'm about to jump off. Do your research, my brothers and sisters. I love you. Peace and love. Have a great, great Wednesday.